the first big client we got at my first startup was a result of a press release that I wrote that got into the hands of Chevrolet's agency of record. And they called us up. They called me. My contact information was on the press release. And they became our biggest customer, right? So a press release got us Chevy. And, I think that in terms of surprises, what I would like to say about that is that I believe my point of view is that you ought to budget for experimentation. You literally ought to have that because guess what? Everybody has experience with marketing, either as a consumer or in business or whatever. And you're going to get, in some cases, bombarded with suggestions. And some of them are going to be awesome and some of them are going to be terrible. But I really do think that in terms of surprise, you ought to cultivate surprise in some way by having a budget for experimentation, right? There's a lot of things that you can do and try. And you ought to try and prompt that because you'll find some things that, will bring results. And like that press release, my CEO said, I want to do a press release. And I said, all right, I'll get to it. And lo and behold, it brought the biggest account that we had.